Searching Bibles and Texts. This podcast is at the basic level. It requires no knowledge of Accordance Bible software, Hebrew, or Greek. Now that you've purchased Accordance and installed it, how do you use it to study the Bible? Learning how to locate verses and search for words has to be right at the top of the list. Well, you've come to the right podcast. Today, we'll cover how to search by verse, by word, and by topic. Search by verse. Here's a quick tutorial for those of you that are brand new to Accordance. When you first open Accordance, you'll see a workspace something like this. It should open to the default Bible you selected in Setup. If you'd like to switch to a different Bible or text, use this menu, which will list all of the Bibles and texts you own. Now, if you simply want to jump to a verse and begin reading, I suggest using Accordance's Go-To box. There you can either type the verse reference or click the arrow to the right and choose from the list of books in the drop-down menu. You can then either scroll or use the navigation arrows to move quickly by verse, chapter, or book. Using the Go-To box ensures that Accordance always displays the entire Bible or text. It just moves the requested verse to the top of the search results pane. However, the search entry box is the place we normally enter searches. Just type the first few letters of the verse reference here and make a choice from the quick entry menu. Hitting return or enter will run the search, while hitting tab will enter the book, allowing you to type the rest of the verse reference. Once you hit return, Accordance will display the first verse of your search at the top of the search results pane. What is different about this method, though, is that Accordance will only display the verse or verses you requested. You can change that with a context slider, which allows you to display more context before and after your hit verses. You can set it anywhere between all verses and 0 verses, wherever you'd like. Here are some sample verse searches. Accordance will recognize all of them. Any one of these simple verse searches, even if they're in European verse notation. We can also search for multiple verse references at the same time, and if we put them in non-canonical order, Accordance will display them in the order we requested. Accordance will also find verses from many different non-biblical texts, provided you've selected such a text to search. Finally, international Bibles can be searched by their original book names, as well as the English equivalents. It's often helpful to read a verse in more than one translation, or to see the original language version side by side. We can use Add Parallel to add as many parallel texts and resources as our display allows, including the very helpful Info pane. These panes stay synced with our search text topmost verse. That means we can move through all the results of our verse searches and see the parallels for every single one. Search by word. Accordance can find words quickly and accurately in any Bible or text, and it even gives us several options for doing so. Just as soon as we type the first few letters in the search entry box, Quick Entry provides a list of words beginning with those letters. Once we select a word and run the search, again by hitting return or enter, Accordance displays the results, including the number of hit verses and the number of hit words. We can click Analytics and choose Analysis for more detailed information. As we can see, a regular search for Spirit finds just this word, whether it's capitalized or not. We can also make the search either more or less precise. To make it less precise, click the magnifying glass on the left of the search entry box and choose Flex Search. This search option, currently available only for English texts, looks for common variations of a word, like nouns in their plurals or verbs in their various tenses. In this case, the search also finds the plural, spirits. Want to be more precise? Type an equal sign in front of the word, and Accordance will further restrict the search to include capitalization and apostrophes, as well as, in those languages that include them, accents, breathing marks, and final forms. Since I'm searching a Bible tagged with key numbers, in all cases, the analysis shows the original Hebrew and Greek words behind the English words. What are tagged texts? Well, I'm glad you asked. We can purchase 4 different basic types of text in Accordance. Plain Bibles and texts are the least expensive. They include the text but nothing else. Placing a cursor over a word doesn't highlight it, and no additional information appears in Instant Details. The other three kinds of Bibles and Texts in Accordance are all tagged with various kinds of information, but the information varies with the type of text. Many different translations of the Bible are tagged with key numbers. Hovering the cursor over important words in these texts highlights them, indicating more information is to be found in Instant Details. There we can see the word, the key number, which identifies the original Hebrew or Greek word, the original word in its normal script, and its transliteration, or the way it can be written using the English alphabet. Grammatically tagged original language texts are the next category. Technically, these are morphologically tagged, but we've all used the term grammatically tagged for so long, the name stuck. Every word in these texts is tagged, and Instant Details provides the lexeme, or dictionary form of the word, and its root, how each is written in both its native language and in English, as well as complete parsing information. We also have syntactic databases available for several of our texts. These tag each word's function in a sentence and show its relationship to other words in a syntax tree. Now, all this information may be a bit much if you're just starting with Bible software. So just remember this simple principle. The more sophisticated the tagging of the text, the more precise the search can be. Here's a table showing just what kind of searches are possible with each text type. Many people, especially those without a solid working knowledge of Greek and Hebrew, find that our key number Bibles are a good compromise. Searching by key number allows us to search for the original Greek or Hebrew word behind the translation. Remember that we can hover over a word with our cursor to see the key number in the original word. Right-clicking that word gives us a drop-down menu from which we can choose to search for the word, the key number, or the flex word. Choose Key Number to find every place the key number and the Greek or Hebrew word it represents appears. Opening the Analysis pane shows us this single Hebrew word appears 51 times in 49 different verses, and the ESV uses 11 different words to translate it. Accordance can also search for multiple words and phrases, using both exact and flex search options. If we enter multiple words without any punctuation, Accordance assumes we're looking for a phrase. An exact phrase search finds only the places the words in the phrase occur exactly in that same order. A flex search finds all the places where those phrase words occur, even if they're out of order. Searching for multiple words is a bit different and requires using some sort of punctuation, like putting all the words within parentheses and separating them with commas. An exact search for multiple words finds all the exact words in any order, while a flex search finds all the words in their common variants, like plurals and different tenses, in any order. If we want to get even fancier, we can insert any of 7 different connecting commands between the words in our search. We can choose them from the search menu, or just type the first letter of the command in the search entry box and choose from Quick Entry. Here's a table listing these commands and the results they will have in our searches. Angel and Lord finds every verse that has both the words angel and Lord. Angel or Lord finds every verse that has either the word angel or the word Lord. Angel not Lord finds every verse that has the word angel but not the word Lord. And Angel X or Lord finds every verse that has either the word angel or the word Lord but not both words. Angel followed by Lord will find every verse where the word angel is followed by the word Lord, irrespective of the number of intervening words, while preceded by finds every verse where the word angel is preceded by the word Lord, irrespective of the number of intervening words. That leaves only the within command. It finds every verse where the word angel is within blank number of the words of the word Lord. Replace the blank or the question mark with a number. Search by topic. Topic searches are relatively new in Accordance and only available for the Bible. They find all the verses that address a topic, even if they don't contain a specific word. Since the topics and references come from an internal database, they work for every Bible in any language. Here are two ways to search for a topic. We can use the search menu and select Enter Topics, and then choose a topic from the drop-down menu. We can also right-click in the search entry box and select the command topic, then replace the question mark with a topic word. If the topic isn't supported, that dialog box you saw earlier opens with that same list of topics. In either case, again, type Enter or Return to run the search. If you're already studying a verse, remember that the Info pane includes a list of topics related to that specific verse. Clicking on one of the topic words will open an article on the topic, while shift-clicking will find all the verses related to it. This is really just a quick way to run a topic search from within the middle of a study. Here are a set of sample searches in the ESV, all organized around the theme of covenant. Try them out for yourself. How many times is the word covenant found in the ESV? In how many verses? What is the first verse to use the word? The last verse? How many additional verses appear when the search is changed from exact to flex, which includes the plurals? How many different key numbers, or Greek Hebrew words, are translated as covenant in the ESV? Which word is translated as covenant most often? How many times? What other English words are used to translate the word you just found in the previous search? How many verses are listed for the topic covenant? How many of those do not actually use the English word covenant in the ESV? I hope these sample searches will get you started in using accordance. Searching is a basic Bible study technique. Whether we're talking about searching by verse, by word, or by topic, Accordance offers us fast, accurate searches for every Bible and text we own. Don't take my word for it. Try some of these sample searches today. This has been Dr. J for Accordance Bible Software. Thank you for watching this episode of Lighting the Lamp.